What is going on, people? Fight week. Naoya Inoue versus Stephen Fulton. Uh, it's time, baby, for the fight preview and prediction. Inoue, already a 4-division champion. Looking to become a 5-division champion, I believe. Or is he 3 and looking to become 4, whatever it is. He's been doing it big. Stephen Fulton, 122-pound champion. Slick boxer. From Philly. Could fight on the inside. He has had some hand problems, though, and that has kind of limited his punching power. Something to take note of. Inoue is undisputed at 118. He moved up, vacated the belts. He is arguably the biggest puncher in the sport. Him and Deontay Wilder at this point, when you look at a pound-for-pound thing, and Gervonta Davis, maybe you could throw in there as well. Maybe. But Inoue, the monster, he reminds me a lot of Triple G, but a smaller Triple G with a little bit more explosiveness. You know, I think that's the best way to put it. You know, a little bit more speed, probably a little more power. Maybe not as good defensively, you know, in the jab, but I think he probably is like a similar vibe to that. But Inoue is moving up, and when you move up, it gets harder. And you saw that with Canelo when he fought Bivol. Even though he had already moved up and fought Kovalev, when he fought a good light heavyweight in their prime, he struggled. Can Fulton do what Bivol did to Canelo? Can Fulton do to Inoue what Bivol did to Canelo? To me, very possibly, but I look at it like this. Fulton is probably not quite as good of a talent as Bivol was. And I think with Fulton, he's been eyeing 126 for a long time. He always talks about I'm the best at 126. You know, I haven't even moved up there yet. He's saying stuff like that. So to me, he wanted to move up to 126 for a while. The reason why is he staying at 122? And to me, the reason is because he wants to get that big money at 122 pounds versus Inoue. Because south of lightweight, Inoue is by far the biggest draw in boxing when you get to those lower divisions. And those lower division fighters don't make a lot of money. They don't. So, yeah, you got a guy like Fulton. He made $500,000 his last fight. This fight, he's going to make it $3 million. He's going to make it 6 times the money. So he's going to drain himself down, stay at the weight, and cash out. I think that is something that I'm a little fearful of for Fulton, because if he's doing it for that, to me, that will make his punch resistance lower. He'll be a lot weaker, and it'll be like a Kambosos Teofimo Lopez thing where Teofimo Lopez is drained. I think that's most likely the reason why he's doing it at 122, because I don't think if there was no Inoue, I think he would have already been up at 126. So there's something to that. But I look at it like this. Fulton will win some rounds, but can he win a decision in Japan? I don't know. Is he going to be able to knock him out? I doubt it. He does have a size advantage, and when you look at them side by side, and you see his frame and his torso, he's a big guy, and Fulton, he's 122, 126 pounder in that frame, whereas a guy like Inoue, he is 122 now, but he wasn't even a 118. Like, he was a small 118. He was like really a 115-ish, maybe that kind of size. So I think it's going to be tough now, as Timothy Bradley said on the broadcast of the Kambosos Hughes fight. Inoue's got those thick legs. He's got those big legs like Pacquiao. So moving up, it might not be as difficult for him. But I look at it like this. Fulton, being that he is at a lower weight being drained, I think he's going to win some early rounds, but it's going to tire him out in the second half of the fight. I think Inoue is going to hurt him. I think Fulton does get hit, as you saw in the Figueroa fight, which was pretty close, even though I thought he won, but a lot of people thought he lost, Fulton. I think Inoue, after losing some of the early rounds, starts to put it on him, starts to hurt him, catches him up to him, and stops him late. I'm going Inoue 11th round stoppage in a very good fight, one of my most anticipated fights of the year, outside of Crawford and Spence. And I mean, this year you had a lot of ones. So I'm going to say, what were the most anticipated fights? Crawford, Spence, Lomachenko, Haney, Lopez and Taylor. What a year for boxing has been, by the way. And then you probably go Wilder, Joshua, if that fight does happen. And Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. And there was other great fights, too, like Caleb Plant and David Benavidez was a great fight. So this has been a phenomenal year for boxing, magnificent year for boxing. And this fight is definitely one of those fights that I am looking forward to. I'm going to catch it when I can. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to go out and get up at 4:30 in the morning. But when I get a chance to catch it, I'm going to watch it. And not going to turn my phone on, not going to know any of the results. Just going to watch the fight and enjoy it. But this is a good one. I could see arguments made from both sides. Is Inoue biting off a little more than he can chew? Can he get up to the higher weight? Or will he win? And I've seen people say he could become an 8th division champion like Pacquiao. I mean, even if he won this fight and became a 5th division champion, he's got to go to 126, 130, and then with lightweight. I don't think he could compete at lightweight. 126, we're really pushing it now. I don't know. He's you know, these weights matter. Even when it's a few pounds at the lower weights, they make a difference. So I don't know about that. But just for this fight, my pick is Naoya Inoue, 11-round knockout. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.